Hello, my fellow Devil's Rejects. It is a nice sunny day outside. I don't know about you guys. It feels kind of nice actually, even if you just go outside and sit for 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the sun. Anyways, this game is called. Oh my god, what is it called again? Saya no Jenerikku. Anyways, it's called that. And it's like one of the new chapters of, those, Arcane City games. So I'm super excited. Hell yeah! Hopefully some crazy shit happens. Okay, it has been years since Saya left her lover, Fuminori, in the asylum to search for her father, Professor Agai. Needless to say, things have taken some rather unexpected turns. Okay, alright. Let's do this. I had started recording for like 5 minutes and then I noticed none of my sound was working, so oh. I really need to get home fast. I should have known better than to neglect my medication. Please let me get there before. Crazy shit. Saya sat down at the table drinking her morning tea while mother and father were staying around upstairs preparing themselves for work. She grabbed her bento box. I want some fucking bento. Are you kidding me? I want that now. Thanks for that. Excited about her day at school, the science club was going to be discussing the many worlds theory quantum physics today, something of particular interest to her. How exciting, she thought to herself with an intrepid grin. Make sure to take your lunch today, dear. You forgot it yesterday. Also be certain to take your key, as your father and I will be going to visit the Veritas family after we finish working. And take your psych medication. Yes, mother. Her parents were always looking out for her. Sure, they were a bit overprotective, but she was the brightest and most promising of her brothers and sisters. Of course, she was kind of sick of taking her therapy medication, so carelessly, she forgot about it. No. Such a beautiful day, Saya thought to herself, admiring the scent of the flowers as they drifted upon the wind. Everything looked wonderful, until Archan came walking up. I hope you know you're going to fail the many worlds lesson today. You're so annoying, Saya, and your clothes are dumb and you're ugly. Leave her alone, Archan. She's been through a lot. There's no reason to be so cruel and rude. Huh. What a beach! I'm gonna kill her. Okay. I know that you've been through a lot since your ex-boyfriend Fuminori was institutionalized and you were adopted by a new family, Yuko said reassuringly. But hopefully making some friends here at school will help you out. We'll cheer you up. Yet. Saya nodded with a half-hearted smile. At least a few people were trying to be nice to her here. Her birth father, a professor named Ogai, had vanished, and her boyfriend Fuminori went insane, thinking that Saya was a monster. They diagnosed him as schizophrenic and institutionalized him. He had promised to wait for her, but after her father had vanished, she was put up for adoption, and her new family moved her far away to give her a fresh start on life. Now let's hurry up and get to class before we're late. Yoko jubilantly grabbed Saya's hand, pulling her along. Making me say all the big words, huh? As Saya took her usual back row seat, Yasenpai came in, scanning the room for misbehavior. Okay, settle down everyone and take your chairs. We have some interesting lessons today. Later on, we'll be talking about quantum physics. And right now it's time for creative writing lessons. Hey, I said calm down. Now, if you're all finally relaxed, I'll play this video. Oops, I clicked too quick. He pulled the screen over the blackboard, activating the projector. The movie began.
We sunbathe in highlights, sweep away the long
Hell
night.
yeah.
Convince the world we're better now, convince the world we're over it. We sunbathe the nighttime, darken the hearts, close to reaching our mind, to reach within time. Before we let it out, before we scream and shout, we'd rather hide, to not confide. Before we
Corona.
figure it out,
I stayed in my white room for years waiting for Saya to return to me. I began reading, studying, and learning. I delved into books about science, books about other dimensions, and things such as chaos theory, the multiverse, and so on. After breaking free from the sanitarium, I returned to my old home. It was boarded up and condemned, which had as no surprise. Though the darkened bloodstains still splattered the walls long since dried up. I felt a presence in the room with me. It was overwhelming and terrifyingly stupendous in nature, much more than I had expected from utilizing what I had gathered from Orgai's occult tomes and research. That's as fast as I can read. Any questions? Remain silent. You don't want people to think you're crazy, right? Saya puzzled over what she had just seen on the screen. What was she... Was she starting to lose her own mind? Those seemed to be events mentioning her in Fuminori suddenly. It was coincidence? A chill ran down her spine as she tried to brush it off. Should have kept taking your pills, bud. That was a very straightforward film about how to properly phrase your works. I found it fascinating. I hope you all did too. I apologize that it took over an hour to watch. An hour? Saya puzzled. That lasted a couple of minutes at most. Am I going crazy just like Fuminori? Don't play on the stairs. Okay. I said don't play on the stairs! Okay. Jesus. Oh, look, it's little Miss Psycho, haha. Urchan pointed her finger at Saya, and her entourage snickered. Oh, what a beach. I'm no psycho. Urchan walked up a few steps, leaping down at Saya, acting as though she were going to jump on her and pounce. I like a cat. Stop it, please, just stop it. Quit bullying me. What is the nature of reality? I don't know. Can I click on it? There you go. Line 10, error. See text backlog. As Saya scurried off into the computer room, she was visibly shaken, sweating and freaked out by what she had just witnessed. What disturbed her equally was that nobody seemed to remember Archie vanishing. Oh, Archan started vanishing now? Okay, here we go. Her thoughts were interrupted by Waisenpai. If you open video 3 on your computer, we're going to watch a tutorial on how to do some coding. Grab some popcorn and soda from the machine in the corner and relax, because this will be a long lesson. Excuse me? I want some popcorn and soda? Hello? Oh, God. Let's learn to code. Coding for rookies. Coding is fun to do. You too can learn to code. All you have to do is make up your mind that you can do anything. Now sit back, relax, and open your psych up to watching this exciting, fun-filled video about the wonderful world of coding. Whatever you think you've learned before, forget about it. You're about to learn something completely new. It's time to throw that out the window. It's time to throw that into the void. Forget about all of that. help us, we're being erased. Oh shit. That's so freaky, just the idea of that, just people being erased, and like, that last episode I played, oh. Okay. Now, wasn't that a great video? Truly enlightening. That's always one of my favorite lesson plans. Saya sat down in her seat, frightened out of her mind and turning deathly pale. Something was obviously very, very wrong. At this point, she was too petrified to do anything but let the day run its course. Saya's friends, Shan and Yuko, joined her promptly behind the school for lunch as usual. That was such a boring-ass coding lesson. I can't believe you had a crush on that dweeby teacher, Yuko. He's so handsome, though. Saya stood there staring at her friends angrily. Are you both losing it? A student fell into a void and vanished. Nobody's talking about it. The teacher is playing psychotic videos, and I feel like I'm losing my mind. What? What the hell are you smoking, yo? Did somebody slip you some acid? I tried that once, and I talk kinda like you are now. What is wrong with you morons? Oh, you call your friends morons? That's not nice. I proceed to use my trusty axe and hack them both to pieces! Fuck that, you fucked. Oh shit. It all seems so surreal, for lack of a better term, like living in a nightmare and having no control over the events. Where had the axe come from? Her only thought at the moment was to flee, to reach safe harbor as fast as possible. The metro train was empty minus one person sitting in the corner. An old woman was reading through a newspaper, seemingly harmlessly, and ignoring Saya's panting and shivering. Or, at the very least, she was pretending not to notice her fatigue. The ride was bumpy and uncomfortable, with every single jolt feeling as though it would derail the train. When an incorrect... Oh, you guys are doing it to me. Are you doing it to him? Don't do it to me. Listen. Uncharacteristically frightening voice echoed from the corner of the coach. Better run as fast as you can. Betcha can't hide from the blue man. What? What, dearie? I didn't say anything. The woman looked up from her paper in a fide ignorance. Figged? I don't know what that word is. No, nothing. Saya moved to the far end of the coach, covering her face with her palms, sobbing gently until her stop came up. Whereupon she fled the train onto the familiar streets of her neighborhood. Better run, as fast as you can. Betcha can't hide from the blue man. He'll rip you place from time and space, and even your mama will forget your face. As she ran through the streets, she pondered, why did she refuse? Why? Wait, what was it that she had refused to do? It was something of paramount importance, but the exact event escaped her at the moment. Why did you let them take me? Help me, please. Oh God, please help me. Oh no, they're pulling me back. Help me. I am really liking this music a lot. What? Fuck yeah. What? Oh, I clicked on the thing, my bad. But I don't care anymore. Born son of the unknown, clinging to every lasting hope of righteousness prophesied, devised because of blasphemy. Criminoli. Saya screamed at the top of her lungs. The universe was going crazy. or she was going crazy. One or the other, her location kept shifting, and a booming cacophony of voices screamed Fermiori's name from the sky, an angry god raining hellfire down upon her. Stop trying to obscure yourself. Subterfuge is not possible. Subterfuge is not possible, even with the aid of the shining Trapezophedron, you shall be translocated. I know I know, have known and shall know. I glimpsed your scheming before, and even now I know of the results. I am all outcomes. I am the all-in-one, and all things are one within me. Even now, from your limited, linear perspective, events are lining to force your hand, and my own counterpart from Mother Chronological Cycle is closing in on you. I do not suffer fool's well, nor do I accept blackmail from any irrelevant bipedal species. Perhaps you should have accepted my original offer. Oh shit. Oh god, Saya thought to herself. If only I can get home, this screaming in my head will stop. If I can reach the safety of my room, maybe this will all go away. Please make the voices go away. I really need to get home fast. I should have known better than to neglect my medication. Please let me get there before... So, is that it? Saya pondered the question to herself for what could be a few moments or an eternity. She was uncertain of which at this point. Am I dead? Completely insane and trapped within my own mind? Laying comatose on the cold, hard, concrete surface of the street? Under attack. I am under attack, not Saya. It was at this point that the protagonist came to the realization that they were under attack from afar by none other than that blue man, a dreaded avatar of Yog-Sothoth, mentioned numerous times within the pages of the feared Necronomicon. There was another attack. Sorry, I get excited with Necronomicon and like necromancer stuff. There was another attacking as well, one by the alias of Cassidy Solaris. Woo! Something about her made the protagonist feel even more existential dread than the blue man did. You've had me trapped and locked in a nightmare, Blue Man, and Miss Solaris, the protagonist, smirked. Only the mighty power of the mystical jewel nearby had freed them from the dream state in which they had been encased by the entities. The memories of the true situation washed over the protagonist's mind in rippling waves, tantamount to an oceanic tide sparked by the power of the moon. The most dangerous of devices was in front of them, an accursely haunted creation, sinisterly powerful in both potency and intent. But alas, that was not all. In their hostage were held several individuals of insane power. Saya, they remembered, was indeed real. She was a monster in every sense of the word. Professor Oge was a real also. Her father, as she called him, had pulled her into the universe from somewhere beyond comprehensive space-time. Her lover, Fermiori, had a form of sensory damage, which rendered the world as hellish. His field of sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell was a nightmare of gore, blood, guts, and entrails. The only thing that looked normal to him was Saya, and he had fallen for her. Death and carnage followed as Fermiori got more involved with her, and eventually she restored his senses to normal, but not until after he had wound up in an insane asylum, after developing a taste for human flesh and brutally murdering his neighbor. He had told Saya that he would wait for her. Sorry, I'm distracted. People just came in the house. He had told Saya he would wait forever for her, but after years, she had never returned to him, so he acquired Ogai's work through some not-so-legal means, including a copy of the infamous English translation of the Necronomicon. Through this and other means, he escaped the asylum and summoned a dark entity to his former home. The entity offered to reunite him with Saya at the cost of assigning a book. All sorts in the blasphemous center of the multiverse, he refused and banished the entity. His anger grew towards Saya. She never came back to him. In the meantime, he continued collecting horrific tomes of legend, leaving a blood-soaked trail in his wake. He finally found an infamous, powerful, yet alleged cursed object known as the Shining, Trasforzedron, hidden in the bottom of a lake. After a long search for the artifact, using its power, he crossed space and time, hunting for Saya, eventually crossing paths with omnipotent gods, taking them prisoner and enslaving them, siphoning their minds like batteries. The protagonist then remembered his true identity. It was Frimiori, and with the help of the object that lay before him, the Shining Trafazidron, revenge upon Saya and those that she was allied with, would be his. Whew. To be continued. Ow! No! 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 Special thanks to... Oh. Oh. There you go. Oh, my name's in there! Yeah, 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 beach! Thanks, guys, that's sweet. The old car, something? What did it say? The old car? Oh, no. Damn it. Extra special tanks and 100 real cheese and other fine ingredients to Alex Bale. Pizza time pizza, which is absolutely, positively not a cult, and the pizza man. Saya no Jenerikku anim Gemu. 2020 Arcane City Game Studios and Nitro Plus. All rights reserved. Oh my god, I got goosebumps! No, you can't see it. Dude! That was so good. Like, I keep fucking up the words like usual, but I was so into it. Like, now, okay, listen. Now I'm gonna be thinking, is that asshole gonna catch her? Okay. I won't say anything, I'll wait. I'm getting a little too pumped. I love that the Necronomicon stuff was added to it. This story is so freaking cool, I hope. It would be so cool if you guys would get picked up by, like, some studio and make a whole... Because I think it looks kind of like you're working towards an anime... horror anime kind of thing. It'd be so cool if you guys would get picked up by someone. Holy shit, dude. Listen, this was amazing, like usual. Please keep me in the loop. I try to keep my eyes open, but a lot of times I miss on new stuff. But please keep letting me know. I really appreciate you guys. That was amazing! Fuck yeah, bitch! Yeah! I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe out there.